Hello everybody and welcome to the free tie-dye session or class today for kids and parents or carers or any adult who's interested. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do first thing is, as you can see, look at what I'm wearing, and this is actually I dyed with food coloring. So you can see the blue especially is really nice. Yeah. You can see that, and as well there's a couple of things there, so I'm just going to show you here. Just going to put it down a little bit so you can see some of the things that I've done. So here, this one here, so this one I actually this one I used no dye, and this one I used food coloring on it, and you can see especially the yellow came out really nicely there. Okay, so today, so just let you know a little bit about tie-dye. I learned it from my mom. My mom's the one who's been tie-dyeing for years and years. Over 30 years she's been working with other women to do tie-dye. They tie-dye fabric and then sell it and make clothes with it. But I just said, well, it's a fun activity. Why not? Maybe the children can try and do it, or maybe the adults as well. And I tried this one, and that was fun for me when I did it. So I thought, why not? Why not join the fun, everybody? And then, yeah, we can enjoy it together, and you can end up, maybe it's not just your shirts and your dresses, but you can as well, you can tie and dye as well things like your bags, if you have bags, or if you have like handkerchiefs, or if you have your today we're going to try and tie dye mask, if you have a mask. And there is something here I want to show you. And this is one of the things that I tie dye. I use yellow and blue. Blue didn't, I don't know what happened, but the yellow, as you can see, it came out really nicely there. Right, so the first thing I need to do is, and you need to make sure you're wearing gloves, and then you're wearing an apron. So I'm going to put my apron on. That's the most important thing. That's neat. And then the third thing, you want to make sure that your clothes, they're all damp. So these are clothes that they've been washed. Oh no, oh dear. Yeah, so these clothes, I've washed them and they're damp. So you have to make sure it's nice and damp, your clothes. And of course, the most important thing is where you're doing the tie-dye, the dot here. So it has to be protective. So this is actually plastic, to make sure, because otherwise everything is going to have a dye. Okay, so right, I've said the third thing. So the fourth thing is, I'll have a look here down. So you have your dye there. So these have been mixed, but I will try to mix one and kind of show you. But these rubber bands, they're very important, because this is what we use, of course, when you say tie. So this is what we use. So I have the big one, the large one, I have the medium size one, and I have the small size one. So it doesn't matter if you can have either, but it's only for children, because this might be more suitable for them to use. And then the rag, or you can have maybe something you can put just your clothes or whatever you're gonna dye, put it on. So this is important. And of course these, and I have here it's tissue just in case if anything spills. And of course I said gloves before. Right, so now I'm gonna show you now how I kind of mix the food coloring. So down here, so I have a couple of I've mixed these already, but now I need to fill in the blue. So it's up to you exactly how much you want. It shouldn't be a lot, so maybe I'm just gonna see maybe a little bit and then see. And I have my water here, so I'm just gonna use the water to fill it up. And just the indication, I use the tissue. Why? It just it will tell me. So now, so now I'm just going to see like how strong is it. So it's not quite, so then maybe I need to add a little bit more, because that's the thing with food coloring. So just put a little bit more there. Yeah, so this color is not so bad, but if you want it darker, you could add a little bit more. So I will add a little bit more. I'd like it to be really dark. Here, there you go. So this one is fine, and then I just put this lid so I know. So now, right, so I have a couple, and I had yellow already, so I'm just gonna top up the yellow now some more. So it's exactly the same thing. So yes, as much. It's up to you how much you want. Depends on the color you want it, how dark it is. Yellow was actually quite good. I didn't need to add a lot of it because it was quite, yeah, you can see now his yellow is perfect, so it's fine. So this is fine. So I'm just gonna put that one away. I don't need it anymore, so I'm just gonna put these one away. I don't need them. And now the blue I already talked. The only one that's a little bit strange, it was actually the green, because the green, it wasn't really, as you can see now, it's not as strong. Let's start. So I'm going to use this. Okay. Right, okay. Should be. Let me do it the other way around. As they always say, it's better when you do it from the other side. Because then, yeah. So let's see. So I'll start from here. I'll start to twist. So let's twist. As you can see, it's twisting it. Twisting it to everything. As you can see, everything is just being twisted. Now, I've used this one already before with a die. And yes, I will compare and see exactly what has happened when you twist it. So you twist everything. Yeah, and this is what you need to twist everything. Okay, look at that. Okay, okay, okay. So the main thing is here is just to make sure that what you twisted is just okay. This is it. Strong. Okay, so the same thing again. Just make sure. Yeah, and then another one. Just make it so you can see. Yeah. Let's just get another one from down here. Going from this side. And just make sure. Oh, that one's gone off. Oh, it needs to stay there. That's it. And this one needs to stay as well in here. It shouldn't be coming off. Last one. So another last one, just to make sure this one stays in place as well. Brilliant. So now I'm just going to put it here now, as you can see now. So now, so with our colors, as long as you remember, if you're using whatever you use here, okay. Okay, so now let's start with the yellow. Let's try and make them so they're nearly the same size. Okay. Right, so this is a little bit bigger. So that, yeah, so they look nearly the same size. This one here. Okay. Let's start first. Oh, this is quite yellow. Ooh. Yeah, I should put more water in it. That's fine. I'll leave it. It's a nice colour. It's actually more orange, isn't it? It's orange. More orange. Okay, so this, I've done this. So this is a yellow. So I have to make sure I match this with the one on the other side. Okay, so this is one I've done. But it's up to you. You could do other colours here as well. So this is done. Now let's get the blue. This is the blue. Blue here. I haven't got the purple, so I might have to use a dye. I'm afraid with the purple. I tried, but it just didn't come. I just tried to mix the colours, it just didn't come. Right, so this is blue. I have to make some more blue. Okay. Okay. This is blue. Okay. Okay. Good. So let's try the green. Here on this side. Try green. I'll fill it up again more. It's just the green. Shot blue here. Okay. Shouldn't go out. Just stay there together. I'm just going to check here. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so this is now done. Okay, I'm just going to put all these to the side now. Yeah, so I'm just going to get another bag for that. Just want to make sure there's no more. Yeah, just maybe leave it for a little bit, maybe one. Or if you need to top up any of the other colors, maybe blue there. I need a little bit of topping. Maybe a little bit of blue here and there. This is fine. But the other colors, they're fine. They're perfect. So now, yeah, that's all the same. So now I'm just going to put this one here in this bag. Okay. Just going to fold the bag. This is just to seal it, so there's nothing there. So I have this one. So one here, two, and I have three. So this is what we've done so far. Just going to show you quickly. So this is what we've done so far. Put them all here in the bags. Okay, so we'll put all this in the bags now. Right, so the last thing I'm going to show you, I'm going to use a dye actually. It's not a food colouring one, but a normal, just the normal tie and dye one. Okay. Right, hi there. How are you doing? I hope you are doing all okay. Now, the next design I'm going to show you, it's ring. So I am going to try and decide where I will write the rings to be. So it could be one here, one there, one in the middle, one here at the side. So I'm just going to randomly, so it's up to you, you can decide. Right, so here, so it's rings or here, you can see the here. So it's like, or donuts, they call it donuts. So I'm just going to try that. So now, so here we go. So let's decide where the ring's going to be. So here's one here maybe. I'm just going to pull it up like that. Yeah, and then you start the rings. So there's one here, the one here at the top. One ring, and then another one. Sure, it's up to you if you want it to be 2 colors or if you want it to be 3. Then you can go a little bit down if you want that. You can. Okay. Alright, so this one here, so maybe one here, so maybe one there. So you just pull it up. Okay, so start the first ring. One, that's the first one. And now the second one. And now the third one. So it's up to you how many you want. So that's 1, 2. So maybe another one here. There could be even 3. It doesn't have to be 4. So it could be maybe another one here. Okay. So let's pull that one up all the way. Yeah, start first with the top. Oh, so let's just start first. So here, start with the small one first. That's the small one. Yeah. Do another one here, you can, but I think for now, I think we just do 3. So we have 3. Now I'm going to now with the dies. So these are the dies that I've got now. So I'm going to bring them. They're not food coloring, just normal dye. So now it's up to me. I'm going to decide what color I would like. So I'm going to say maybe yellow. So you have to make sure when you do it just separately first. So put some tissue there at the bottom. So just here. There we go. doesn't have to be the same. So you get green, if you want it to be green, the next one. So you can have this one green, and green. Okay. Okay. So this is green, and that's why I'm just going to try and keep them apart because you don't want to be. And now maybe the other color, maybe you would like it to be maybe pink or something. So that's the color. That's the next one. Well, of course, you're going to have to start to decide what color you would like the whole your t-shirt to be, because we're going to just randomly choose. So you kind of have to choose a color that you like, you want. I think it might be blue or maybe purple for me. So I'm just going to, that's why I'm using this color. There you go. I'm just going to turn it around just to make sure it's all done. Okay, there we go. And not the blue, not the pink. Don't want the pink there. Just straight away, just don't want it to be there. Okay, so that's done. So let's go to the other one. So maybe I'm going to say, maybe blue here. What you need to decide now is the rest of what you would like. And as I said, maybe blue and purple. So now, all over it, now I'm going to just randomly just apply blue, purple. So just randomly apply blue and purple randomly. Just like that. Okay, just apply blue and purple. Yeah. Blue as well. Yeah, the other side. As you can see now, it's just like the whole thing. It's just blue and purple. And if you wanted one color as well, you can do that. That should be okay. See those colors, so you have blue and purple now all over it. Wow, look at that. Okay, alright then, so there we go. Okay, okay, so that you can just put all this together and just leave that bit there. I'm just going to add some more to them just to make sure they just have the green here and the yellow. Okay. Okay. Now I'm just going to get a bag and put it in a bag. Okay. one thing I haven't kind of said to you as well is like some people have said, some researchers said, if you put vinegar and salt, add salt to your, when you wash your fabric, it fixes the color. So I'm going to try that one now. So now what I did, so here, just put it down and bring it down a little bit, because I need to wash my fabric there. So I filled it with water, and then they say if you add 1 cup of white vinegar, so then I have salt. Right, and this is a teaspoon of salt. So I'm gonna pour that on. I'm just gonna dissolve it. Just make sure it's all dissolved in there. It's all, once it's dissolved. Okay, oh gosh, okay, and then I'll just put all I've got here. It's got a little bit. It didn't work very well, so I'm gonna try it again now. Okay, and now this is my top. And this is like my jumper. This is like synthetic, it's not cotton, but look, it has, as you can see, some stains in it. So that's, I'm gonna dye it. And then soak them in water and leave them for an hour. So it's the same as before, we said wash it, but instead I just put some white vinegar, a cup of white vinegar, and a teaspoon of salt. Soak it there for an hour. So then after that we'll try and come back and see how that looks. Okay, so this is now my top. So what I'm thinking to do is I want to do like they call it bullseye. So what I need to do, I just need to take it from here and pull it all the way so I can have this shape. So that's bullseye. So now the only thing left for me is just to put the rings and to decide how many colors I want. So I could say maybe I want 3 colors, maybe, or 4. So this is the first one. There. And now the second one. Here. And maybe I want it to be here. The second color. Okay. There you go. So 1, 2. And maybe the third one here, maybe the fourth one at the end. So I can do the same. You see? Yeah. Okay. Here. I hope you're following me. Okay, so this could work just like that. Okay. So now, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think maybe 4 is enough, but if you want another one here as well, you can. Maybe just do the sleeve so they're different color. Bits of the sleeve, not all of them. Maybe the same color as the one here. So let's see. Okay. So this is the tie. Once we've tied it here, so make sure that you've seen all that. Okay. This is, I'm afraid the sun is coming now. It's pretty hot outside. So just gonna bring it over so you can see it. Okay, let's carry on, continue. So here I decided to color it with yellow. So I turn it over. Make sure it's all colored all the way. This is the yellow. I put a little bit more here to make it darker. This one is not too dark. Okay, give it a shake. Just shake it. Okay, now let's see if that's going to be a little bit better. Because the green is always been the one that wasn't really. Yeah, that's much better. Yeah, this is better. So put the green. Yeah, and that's all done now. So now I'm just gonna get my bag. I'll put it in my bag. I'm just gonna take the gloves off because I don't know what color. Okay, so really carefully, because you know you have more than one color. Yeah, so it's a big bag, and I'm gonna have to. Never mind, all is fine. As long as the lids are on, there won't be any spillage. That's it. This is quite. So this is it, guys, for this session. So I'm just hoping now the 4 things that we've try and dye. Hopefully the colors are gonna be nice. They're gonna be lovely. So we'll wait until tomorrow, and then we'll see what kind of effect, what kind of colors that we came with, and the designs as well. I can't wait. All right then. Thank you so much, and yeah. Stay tuned. I won't be long. I'm coming straight away. Okay. Hey, hi there. It's the second day, so I hope you all okay and everybody's settling there. Right. So I've put all these things, all the clothes. I left them overnight. This one there. Now, so this is all food coloring. So let's see, it's the food coloring. I'm just gonna put it all down here. Okay, you can see the colors coming out already. Just a little bit more here. You can see more of it. Right, so now slowly, I'm just gonna open it up and just see. Okay. It's not so bad, but let's see. Oh my goodness, the yellow is so, and the orange is so, I can see that, as you can see. Yeah. The yellow and the blue. You can see the blue as well. Wow, look at that. That's not bad, isn't it? I'm going to change the water. Some more water. Right, okay. Here we go. See that? Oh, that's not so bad actually. You have the water, as you can see, it's not as cloudy, but this is the food colouring, so that's really good. The only thing is, like as I said before, look at the green. The green don't come as but it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. That's really bad. That's really good. Not so bad. Okay. And I need another change of water. And that's it really. I'm just gonna wash it with the mind. Okay, so this is now been a couple of changes. So now this is now ready actually for me to wash it. So as you can see now, so the one I use the dye with, wow, look at that. Look at the rings. You can see it. It's quite, you can see that, it's quite obvious. Yeah, you remember the 3 rings. So this is another one, and this is the 3rd one. Okay, so it's beautiful color. So now you can see the water. No, the color not one go. Okay, so this is the shirt. This is my shirt. You remember the one I used, the Bullseye design on it? So this is the one. So it actually came, it's not so bad really. It just came out, yeah, I'm just rinsing it now. Yeah, I'm just rinsing it now, but it's not so bad. I'm afraid the other one there wasn't as good, so I had to put a little bit of dye from it, not the food color. Here guys, so this is my jumper. This is the next day. And this is the mask, so I'm just gonna. Hey there, right? So now I've washed all the fabric, all the clothes that I've tie-dyed with food coloring, and of course don't forget there is one as well I did with the normal dye as well. There was one t-shirt. So now we'll have a look at it and see what's happened. So I hope it's not going to be disappointing anyway. But I think they're still quite good, I guess. Yeah. So without further ado, let's have a look and see.